Hi, I'm Jim Gordon.
And I'm Lita Leapins.
And welcome to another edition of Our City Tonight.
Well, Jim, we're here, for the folks out there that are watching, we're here at White Spot's brand new state-of-the-art facility, Red Seal cooking facility. Oh my God, it's just a beautiful kitchen. But we're here because we're entering into a cooking competition.
Yeah, well, you don't usually see us kick off a show in a kitchen, but this is great. They've invited some media to come cook, and we're going to say right off the bat, neither one of us can really cook well. So.
Well, we're usually eating, we're not doing the cooking, so this should be a good challenge.
That's right. That is all coming up on this edition of Our City Tonight. We're going to be back in this kitchen right after this.
Well, folks, we're here at White Spot's brand new chef training facility. It's a Red Seal certified training facility, state-of-the-art kitchen, and we are going to get going on some cooking, actually a cooking competition.
Yeah, they've brought in some of the media, including us, and we're going to cook. I got to be honest with you, I know we're best friends, but I don't really cook a lot.
Neither do I, and all my friends are teasing me about being a part of this. We were teasing ourselves about he's the aluminum chef and I'm the chromium chef.
Right.
No iron chefs here, but we're going to have a lot of fun. Beautiful new facility here, new head office, and really great giving back to charity event.
We're joking around, and we're going to have a lot of fun coming up, folks, but it is for a good cause, and we're glad to be here today. So, okay, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back with more of this and some cooking.
Well, we're here at the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver downtown, and we're at Notch 8 Restaurant. This is a beautiful room, and speaking of beautiful, we're here with our beautiful lifestyle and beauty expert, Sasha. Sasha, today we're talking more about health and health routines.
Yeah, for sure. So a part of a healthy diet is coffee. Actually, there's lots of studies that say that not only does it help with alertness, but also has heart health, and some studies say that it helps burn fat.
Well, people in Vancouver go out for coffee a lot, but if you can get a good coffee at home, well, not only are you saving money, but you're also, you're saving time.
Yeah, for sure. And so Keurig has just come out with a K-Cafe coffee maker, and what I love about it is that it's creative. So you can make all different types of coffee, cold coffees, and froth your own cold milk, cold lattes, also your traditional lattes and cappuccinos for a single serve at home. This is available at Canadian Tire for $249.
That's really inexpensive, because coffee machines can go from inexpensive to just crazy amounts of money.
And just the wellness of enjoying a cup of coffee at home, the savings too, right?
Absolutely. Sasha, part of being healthy and having a good routine is getting enough sleep. Nobody gets enough sleep these days, it seems.
Actually, I've spoken with so many people today, and they said the biggest thing is they either can't get to sleep or stay asleep. So I spoke with Dr. Muir, who has offices in North Vancouver and Surrey, and she had some amazing sleep tips. The first one, which is my favorite, is that you can actually take naps, and that's okay.
I love naps.
Yeah. As long as you take a 20-minute nap that's before 4 p.m. so it doesn't disrupt your sleep patterns. And also make sure that if you're reading, looking at your iPad or TV, try and do it outside of the bedroom so your brain doesn't associate activity, and then you're not able to go to sleep. And here's the biggest thing that I loved when I was speaking with Dr. Muir, is that she said, you can find out how much your body needs in terms of how many hours of sleep a night by doing an experiment when you're on vacation. Go to sleep at the same time you would any evening, and just allow your body to wake up naturally when you're on vacation. And after a week or 10 days, you should be able to know the amount of time that your body needs.
Very smart.
Dr. Muir, one of the best sleep experts in Vancouver, also has a sleep coach and lots of different solutions for sleeping well all the time.
Oh, I love my sleep, and yeah, that's great tips. So we will be back here with Sasha here at the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver with Jim for more healthy routine tips. Well, before we get started with the cooking and the competition, we are catching up with the head chef here to find out a little bit more about the program. You're dealing with and working with a lot of local ingredients.
Yes, White Spot, well, we've been around for close to 100 years now, and we're really big believers in buying BC, and that's what this is all about. It's little black box competition, really focusing on local ingredients, the things that we buy every day in our restaurants. It's going to be fun.
Chef, and we're very nervous to be cooking, so we appreciate you talking with us before. We think we're hiding it well, but can you talk a bit about, and Lena and I discuss this with chefs all the time on our show, about just not getting complacent, listening to customers. Talk about the evolution of the food, because you obviously got to listen to someone says, this isn't selling well, or we're not getting great, or people want more and more of this.
Yeah,
talk
absolutely.
about the consulting you do on that as well.
Well, our guests are everything. We don't stay in business without our guests. We know our core business is very similar to what it was 70 years ago. We sell a lot of hamburgers, but we've evolved beyond that. People do want gluten-free options, they want vegan options, they want healthier options, and we have to listen to them. And that's and we do. I think we do a pretty good job of reacting to the guests' concerns or the guest requirements.
Right.
And now this is a Red Seal state-of-the-art kitchen facility, but you are one step above the Red Seal. Can you describe your designation?
Yeah, I'm a certified chef de cuisine, which is it's a designation in Canada. It's kind of our equivalent of a master chef in this country. So I've been, I guess, about 20 years ago now. So I'm not a spring chicken. So it's I've had this for a while, and I train all of our Red Seal chefs.
Our last question before we get to the cooking. Are you able to say what your favorite dish is as a chef here at White Spot?
Wow.
I know they're all your children, so to speak, but is there something you just go, this is my fave? Don't mean to put you on the spot.
I really like the cauliflower bites.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites, and you are going to see very soon a curry chicken dish, a sous vide chicken dish coming up, which is really amazing.
Excellent. Well, hearing that here first. Okay, Chef, we'll need some hand holding because we may be crying as well.
Absolutely.
So please be kind. Okay, we're going to get right to the cooking in just a few seconds.
I want to thank, first of all of you for taking your time this afternoon and joining us for our first celebrity black box competition. I know you're all dying to see what's in those boxes, I know that.
Each team will be required to produce one dish of choice, hot or cold, in the allotted 45 minutes.
Oh, mushrooms! Oh my God, and salmon! Oh my God! Stop eating! He's eating all the ingredients. Greens for our salad. This for color. I'm the hunter and he's the gatherer. What we're going for here is a pasta that'll be pretty simplistic.
You really think you're fooling everybody here?
Yes, I am. We're gonna just do a really colorful salad and keep the main dish minimal.
We are going to come back. It's smoking me. We're going to come back later in the show when we're right in the middle of it. That's coming up later on Our City Tonight.
That's not enough water.
Oh. Well, what you're looking at right now is the lovely downtown touristy area of White Rock, overlooking the water. Of course, a lovely day, summer high season for these guys. If you're watching in the rest of the country, White Rock is about 45-minute drive on a good day, but it's worth coming to check out if you're visiting our wonderful city of Vancouver, close to the border too. Okay, what am I doing out here? Well, it's time for another Our City Tonight's Inside Business segment, and this time we've come to White Rock to talk to the guys behind Flynn West Solutions. Now, they base themselves here, but they have offices everywhere. We're going to head inside the very popular 5 restaurant to talk to the guys behind Flynn West. Well, we're now inside 5 restaurant here in White Rock. I'm joined by the guys behind Flynn West. Grady Flynn is the CEO and founder. Jamie Carson is the COO and partner. Together, they're going to tell us about this company. Guys, Flynn West does so many things in so many different parts of the world. For our viewers out there, give us a little breakdown on this very progressive company.
Well, Jim, it actually happened pretty fast. Jamie and I here, we opened up a small office, just the two of us, and we were doing some, overseas work and some digital marketing for clients that we had overseas. And we realized that here in the community in White Rock, that there's a lot of people who are in need of this technologies that we were putting together to help people with their digital marketing purposes. We came across a lot of brick and mortar companies that were just doing things old school with the newspaper and coupons and stuff, and they weren't really getting the reach that they wanted. And so Jamie and I said, hey, let's start our own agency. Like, let's do everything under one roof, where we handle all the graphics, we handle all the nurture campaigns, we handle all the SEO and social media for these companies, and get them in and explain to them from cradle to grave actually how the digital marketing works, so they can better understand and better know where the value is, where they're putting their money into these kind of marketing campaigns.
I talked with you guys before about the fact that the way to really succeed, I think, is to have everything, as you said, Grady, under one roof. And Jamie, you guys literally do. It's web design, it's media for online, it's digital, it's strategy, you guys got analytics that can track everything. For the company out there, perhaps, as Grady said, that is sticking with the old school, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Yeah, talk about how you kind of educate and bring them in, because we have viewers out there that are in my age category that, okay, my kids, I hear them talking about it, but I don't quite understand it, but do I need it? Why?
What differentiates us from other companies is that we do everything under one roof, so we can educate through the whole process with our team leads, our managers. We can have people sit in on the meetings, and you learn as you go.
We build a relationship with the client.
Yeah.
They come in and we'll teach them what they need to know, what they don't know. And I think one of our strong points is the reporting and the analytics that we get back to them, so they know exactly where every dollar was spent and what it brought back.
And when you say that too, Grady, also for our viewers, you can also track, is this getting traction? Am I getting enough eyeballs? I know when I first met you guys, that was one of the things that impressed me, is that you had a list of just everything, every single category that a possible client would want to see.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And what we do is it kind of relaxes them, so they know that they're in good hands with us, that they can see exactly, and they're with us through the whole process. Mm-hmm. The whole process that they go through is they start with us from the beginning and they're with us to the end. And through that process, we offer them real-time reporting, so they can see exactly what's going on with their campaign, and they're not happy with that area of their campaign, and we can just move things over and adjust it a bit, so we know that their numbers are coming in the way they want to see them.
And also, for people who want to know more information on you guys, where can they find out? You got a great website which really breaks everything down for people.
Yep, that's www.flynnwestsolutions.com.
Very nice. Jamie, I'll ask you a question here. Talk about the team you've got upstairs. A young team, but I want to have kids that age, and I say kids because they're my age, but they're really on the cutting edge and know what they're doing. Talk about the team you got upstairs.
They definitely are. We've created a handpicked team, really, from all over the Lower Mainland. We've got a carpool system from downtown Vancouver into sunny White Rock every day.
Yeah.
Everybody is a specialist in their own area, whether it be social media, digital marketing, email campaigning. So we've really handpicked them and come together as a family.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. We didn't expect it to be such a synergy, but it really worked out to be a big family.
And it's also constantly evolving and changing. I should do a shout out to your video and editing production crew, because you got a good one. Not that we don't, but they got a good one too. And that's part of what you can offer now that maybe 7, 8, 10 years ago, regular mainstream clients maybe are not looking for.
No, well, video is king right now. Video content is what everybody needs. I think it's a really good way to get exposure. And it just wasn't plausible back then. Like, it wasn't affordable. The equipment wasn't there. The technology wasn't here. But now that as fast as it comes to us, we try and develop and get it out there to the public as well.
Very nice. And I should explain further when I said the team upstairs. You guys actually have your office above this great restaurant, 5 Restaurant. Guys, I wish you continued success. A great story, and you can find them in White Rock and other places you vacation, India, London, and now New Zealand. Look for their website online. It's Grady Flynn and Jamie Carson, the guys behind Flynn West Solutions right out here in White Rock. You'll find them online, and of course, give them a call if you need some help. Guys, thanks.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
This Italian Moment is brought to you by the Italian Chamber of Commerce Canada West in association with True Italian Taste.
You know, when I go to places like this, I'm always drawn to where the wine is. Norman, I'm with you. Let's talk about your wine. Tell our viewers all about it.
This is a Venetian Veneto wine from a 3-generation winery in the Veneto called Savion. It's all organic. They've been organic for about 30, 40 years now. They were one of the first wines to go organic in
30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. And for our viewers watching at home, tell us where that region is.
It's the Veneto is. This winery is about 30 kilometers east of Venice on the highway. just a little west.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I hope you find as many reasons to go to Italy as Lita and I do, because it's my favorite country to visit. How has the wine been received here?
Very well.
Yeah.
We've got it in a whole bunch of restaurants. We've got it in quite a few private liquor stores. It's ramping up quite quickly.
Norman, website where people can find out more information?
Vodkavines.ca. That's the W at the beginning.
I can tell you honestly, pal, you're going to be seeing a lot of me today. I'm going to be hovering close to this table, so
Good.
thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot.
We are here with a brand called Gia. Now, where in Italy is Gia originating?
So Gia is in the region of Emilia-Romagna in the Ferrara region, where there's a city called San Agostino in Lunedi, and that's where Gia is originated.
I've been to Emilia-Romagna and
Yeah.
I love it. The food is so exquisite.
Yeah.
Now, tell us a little bit more heritage of the company and maybe where it's where we can get this product.
So the company was actually is 40 years old, and it's been with national importers for about 35 years or more than that, more than my age for sure. But yeah, so this company was actually created to give fine Italian authentic pastes in the form of tube, and that's the goal, so that it's handy for everyone, convenient for anyone to use, and it's like a unique kind of a product. You don't get it in jars. This is the only product you get it in tubes. So the idea is to actually taste the Emilia-Romagna in small tubes, in small portions.
This Italian moment was brought to you by the Italian Chamber of Commerce Canada West in association with True Italian Taste.
So how you doing there? Everything good?
Awesome. I think I actually get extra points for cooking with the wine that they're giving
I
us.
see, okay. Well, we're going to leave our food cooking for a few minutes because we're going to go talk to a gentleman who actually knows this company very, very well.
Well, we're taking a break from cooking, and Jim and I are having a great time doing that, but we caught up with the big man himself, CEO and president of White Spot. Warren, seriously, the White Spot story is just incredible. You're legendary, you're iconic, but I don't think a lot of people know how rigorous the training is to actually become a White Spot chef. With the state-of-art kitchen, can you give us a little bit of that background?
Sure. We had an opportunity of creating a new home office and culinary center for White Spot. And so over this last 2 or 3 years, we came up with a training center like no other, and we're really proud of it. And as you've seen from the cook-off competitions and everything that's been going on that way as well. But it was really a dedication of about 10 years ago when we thought that it's so important for us to really get known on the culinary side of our business, to do a great job that way as well. So we really embarked on with the Industry Training Authority, the Red Seal training program. And this is a program that's been accredited across Canada. It's at 3 different levels, and we're proud to say over the 10 years we've had over 400 of our employees go through the program and become chefs within our restaurants. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Warren, too, Lita alluded to the fact of the history, the iconic status of this restaurant with so many people in this province. 25 years ago, I don't think we're having this discussion about BC local and BC local ingredients and all that. Not to the criticism, but it's so much more relevant now and needed. Can you talk a bit about the evolution?
Sure can. I tell you, there's been 3 chapters in our book. It was Nat Bailey himself who began White Spot in 1928 and ran White Spot for 45 years before General Foods took over.
Just pause for a second and say 1928, 45 years.
Yeah, something else. And then General Foods for 15 years, and then most recently Shadow Holdings. And I think that we always say within our organization there are sort of 2 attributes of every successful company. And one is a sense of urgency, and one is continuous improvement. And just because you've been around 90 years doesn't guarantee future success.
You can't get complacent no matter how long.
That's just it. I mean, we all grew up with the Woodwards and Eatons and thought they'd be around forever.
Good point.
And they're casualties today. So for us to do the proper research to make sure we have a good pulse on what the industry and what the community wants, and making sure we're close to our guests, really important for us as well.
So Warren, with White Spot, I know all through these years they've always been involved with charitable giving. We're really excited about being a part of this cooking competition, which is giving back to some local charities as well. I know Jim and I have to run back into the state-of-the-art cooking facility to bribe the judges so that we make sure we win.
Well, look, I don't know about bribing judges. You know, integrity is one of our core values in this company, so that wouldn't work. But I want to wish both of you the best of luck in the competition. It's like you can't pick your favorite child, so I can't tell you. I don't know how you're going to make out there, but I want to wish you the best of luck.
Warren, diplomatic to the end. Very nice. We need all the luck we can have. Okay, we're going to get right back to the cooking now. Great talking to Warren. Really gave us some insights into White Spot.
Oh my God, we are just like cooking up a storm. I'm getting sweaty, and you're.
Well, I got the wine, and I made some stuff that I can't find anymore.
Made some stuff.
I made some stuff. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun here. I got to be honest with you. I was very nervous doing this, as were you, but it's been a lot of fun. And for once, we're actually doing teammanship and teamwork.
Yes.
Yes, fantastic.
And I haven't yelled at you once.
Well, mini yells, but that was off camera. So anyway, we're moving along here.
You can hit that. Turn it on. There goes your blueberries. All right.
Oh, hey, good job.
Yes, I almost did it almost by myself.
Oh my God. Okay, you're making.
Put that over there.
No, I'm not on my side. Put it
Not
over
on
there.
your side. There's no I in team. How are you doing, by the way?
I am doing great. I'm starting my ragu. I've been chopping, making things pretty.
This was your first band, wasn't it? Starting my ragu?
Jim, put that in the fridge too. It just needs to stay cool right now. Good boy. I like this bossing Jim around.
Yeah, it's very hard and hot.
I hope you caught that on film. Now we're getting stressed. That looks nice. This is beautiful. Oh God. No sides, no sides. No. Keep it in the middle. Oh my God.
5, 4, you don't like this.
Look at this.
Your salmon is perfectly done. It's nice and rare inside. And in first place, Jim Gordon and Little Leafhead.
Well, we're back here at the Hotel Van in the middle of downtown Vancouver. If you're watching in the rest of the country, come check out Notch 8 and a brand new menu is available now. Okay, Sasha, we're back and we're going to talk health, something that I don't do enough of. Tell us what we're going to do.
I know you like to run and stay healthy.
And who do I run from?
Yeah. Well, you have to tell everybody that.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, take over.
Anyways, I'm proud to say that all of these are Canadian companies.
Wonderful, good to hear. Excellent.
Locally here in BC, and they're all really healthy snacks that you can take on the go. This is McLean Meats. So McLean Meats is famous for having no preservatives and nitrates, and they're based out of West Vancouver. Perfect protein snack, which you can get at any Safeway. The price point is around $6. Vega, of course, world famous for their plant-based protein. The wonderful thing about the Vega One is that you can get all the nutrition you need for the day in a shake or in these snack bars.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, excellent, all right.
Yeah, and I love blueberries. I know, I saw you noshing on these
I've already had at least a
blueberries.
dozen. I eat them every day. I
Yeah.
really do, especially if you're working out or jogging. You said that just they add so much to detoxifying, things like that, right?
Yeah, there's so many health benefits. So they're one of the leading antioxidants, and these are
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, these are BC blueberries, and BC is actually the third largest producer of blueberries in the world. And there's they have vitamin A, C, and E, and they're amazing when you want to mix them with smoothies or something like that.
Excellent, yeah.
And they're available year-round. So, like we were saying, frozen is a great option as well.
Oh, good to know. Okay, because I never buy frozen. I'm always concerned, but no, okay, it's good to know.
Frozen, yummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Sasha, who do we have with us now?
Chef Dennis.
Chef
Yeah.
Dennis. Okay. Well, what, boy, I got to tell you, I can't wait to dig into this. What have we made here?
So what I made was a smoothie bowl, and it's kind of based on a shake that I have every single morning. So it contains everything you need for a healthy breakfast, just in a liquid form, so it's like quick on the go. So I start off with liquid egg whites. I generally do about 500 grams of egg whites, a couple of tablespoons of roasted flaxseed. I use a fiber blend that has quinoa flour, rice flour, and more flaxseed in there, just to kind of help with digestion. I use raw oats, frozen cherries in with the egg whites to kind of make a shake type consistency, and thin it out a little bit with some soy beverage there.
And this would be the perfect type of thing that you could also have after a workout, because I know you and I were saying that we both pump iron.
Yeah.
And or maybe in a container, like on the go, you could take with
For
you,
me,
right?
I use this as my for a pre-workout, because this has carbs and healthy fats in it, so that'll help you power through your workout. And then I have a shake afterwards. You could use a Vegas shake if you'd like, to help with recovery. But I generally use this as my pre-workout because it has everything I need to get me through.
I like this. Well, Chef, thank you for joining us. As we mentioned, and we should mention again, new menu here at Notch 8. Sasha, thanks for this. As I always say, we're going to try this right now off camera. But thank you, Sasha, for joining us again. Sasha will be back with another segment coming up very soon here on Our City Tonight. Thanks to all the folks here at the Hotel Van.
Well, we're back here where we started the show. We're here at White Spot's home office, as well as the Red Seal Culinary Training Facility. Very exciting, but what's even more exciting, I think, is that Jim and I entered the competition and we won. Oh my goodness.
We did well. We had, we BC'd it. James,
BC'd it.
by which we mean we use all BC products, which is, part of what we're doing here. But it's exciting. We had a good advisor in Chef Nick, but also Lita, the big winner beside our egos, of course, is what?
Is Covenant House. It's our favorite charity, and on behalf of White Spot and their whole team, we were able to donate our charitable winnings to our favorite charity, Covenant House. So thank you both so much.
That's great, guys. Thank you very much for all your help today. Warren, always a pleasure to talk to you. And James, thank you. And we want to say that although we made a joke earlier about bribing the judges, we did not, in fact, bribe any judges. We used BC products. We added a little wine, which might have helped, but it was BC wine, so that's good. So anyway, for White Spot, I'm Jim Gordon.
And I'm Lita Leapins.
We'll see you on the next edition of Our City Tonight.
Genesis Lower Mainland with 2 great locations in Richmond and Vancouver. Test drive, purchase, maintenance. They come to you. Some of my summer clothing provided by Emile Clothing Company, located in Yaletown, Vancouver, and online. Additional clothing for Lita provided by Blushing Boutique, also located in downtown Vancouver.